Isn't he Mexican?
Colombian.
He calls himself American.
What is this?
Anchor Baby.
And in this corner, it's the American Anchor Baby.
Daddy's home.
That's an offensive term. People find that hurtful.
You mean it's not political?
Pueden aceptar mi negocio o aceptar las consecuencias. Plata o plomo.
So you would be considered white, in my opinion.
You the blackest one in this room,
I think so.
And what happened was his mama got pregnant on the other side of the border. And then a few hours before, just before it was time for him to pop out, she jumped across the border and let him fall on America's soil. So he became the anchor baby. You don't call him the anchor baby for nothing. Amazing.
We like this anchor baby, right?
Test, test. Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? I believe we are still having issues. My apologies. Test, test. Okay. Are we buffering? Give me a 1 in the chat if we're on air and going. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Those that stayed, I do appreciate it. The faithful, the core viewers, I do appreciate it. Test, test, test. It looks like we're going. Looks like we're rocking and rolling here. So thanks for those that stayed. I appreciate it. The core viewers. We're going to have a show, okay? We're having a show, and it's a good one, so you want to stick around. I guess everything's working. Okay, let's go. Test, test, test. Out of sync? No. We're good. What's up, everybody? I'm the American Anchor Baby. We're here. We're rocking and rolling. Let's jump into it. Again, apologies there. I'm still unsure because I'm hearing weird noises in my ears, and some of you are telling me it's buffering. But we're gonna rock and roll. You guys tuned into yesterday's show? Yesterday's show. Thanks for those that tuned in. We had fun. It was good. I got a community notes on my show yesterday. You know, when they put a little note on the show to inform the people, just in case they're susceptible to misinformation. The YouTube overlords will put a community notes on your show or post or whatever to, like I said, protect the public from misinformation. That's what they do. And so I thank you, YouTube. Thank you for protecting the people. I wasn't aware of what I was doing there. The show didn't get banned or anything. I'm just saying I got a little community notes under it. I don't even want to say the word now. I don't know if when you get a community notes, you know, when you speak about like climate change, you get a little note saying climate change, what it is. Maybe I'm going to get a climate change community notes now. Great. But I got hit with this yesterday. Not hit. It really wasn't that bad. It's just this little community notes. Under my video from yesterday says Q something. I dare not repeat the word. YouTube got me scared. YouTube has me under their thumb. And I'm doing nothing about it. I'm just going along. Hey, we appreciate YouTube and their evil censorship, but we play by their rules as much as we can. You know what I mean? We're not going to be just stomping around their house, breaking their rules. I might go right up to the edge. But yeah, I got a little community notes. Okay, so anyone susceptible to the misinformation, be happy that you are protected, right? If you want to check out yesterday's show, I do have it as a podcast on Spotify, Substack, American Anchor Baby, of course. Let's get into it. Okay, so Jonah Hill, I forgot how I was going to segue this, but basically, over the weekend, Jonah Hill has become a top enemy of the female hive mind. Okay, they've coordinated. Yeah, don't push me because I'm close to the. Yeah, Jonah Hill. So, okay. You became a pariah. Okay, the female hive mind. They've come together and they've decided new enemy, Jonah Hill, misogynist, sexist. We must go after him. And so the hive mind has spoken and they're all coming together to get him. Jonah Hill became a top enemy over the weekend when his ex-girlfriend of his, we're going to get into some of this drama, but stick around. It's a good show. Ex-girlfriend of his, Sarah Brady, okay, took to social media to reveal some sordid texts, evil, misogynistic texts that Jonah Hill sent her. And she's not happy. She had to reveal the whole thing. She feels she's being treated badly and that women need to know the red flags in dealing with men. Should they ever treat you like Jonah Hill has treated you, ladies? Well, this Sarah Brady is the lightning rod to take on the hate of the world, but still do the right thing. That's the vibe, okay? That's the impression and the spirit behind this story, okay? And so it's drama, it's dumb, but there's a couple of interesting things going on here in their public spat that they put out for the world, okay? Well, it's really she did, and he's responding. Some have comments on his responses. Should he be responding? And how he responded. I definitely do because I signal boost mess. And I'm here talking about this mess. But basically, this woman is not happy as she put out some tweets, okay? The thing that I don't understand is what set it off is a nebulous collection of reasons to justify her revealing the DMs, revealing the text messages. Sarah Brady took to social media to brand the actor a misogynist by sharing alleged text messages, okay? And she set the internet alight, according to Daily Mail, by taking to Instagram to share these messages. Let me show you who we're talking about here. Do I have the pics? We have the pics. This is Sarah Brady and Jonah Hill. And their doggy, I guess. Let me see if I got this stuff here. Yeah, Sarah Brady sending these text messages here. And we're going to get into it. Here. So, what was it that set it off? Well, like I said, she's a little angry that he moved on so fast because if you don't know, he's with someone else, okay? So there's a little drama there. There's the drama and basically Jonah Hill has a baby with this new girlfriend, okay? And she's all mad. But how did it start off? How did it kick off? Well, it was with this text that she sent out. And she revealed some let's say, can we call them demands? Some demands from the boyfriend. Should boyfriends be demanding anything? The demands from the boyfriend. And this is what's got the hive mind going crazy, okay? The female hive mind has seen these texts here. These are some, according to Sarah Brady, that are from Jonah Hill, okay? And this is what's got everybody, well, this and some other stuff. So she put this out, and people were basically on her side. Right on, queen. And so the texts are allegedly from Jonah Hill saying, plain and simple, if you need, and he lists out certain things here. He lists out surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men. If you need to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, or have friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past, beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it, and there will be no hard feelings, but these are my boundaries for a romantic partnership. My boundaries with you, based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. Jonah Hill has made these demands once, and it's got the hive mind going crazy. How dare he? You know how women can't be told what to do, what to wear? How dare you? My body, my choice. Fat Jonah was the best. Honestly, I don't even know that much about him. I saw like 2 movies years ago. I saw Superbad and what was it? Get Him to the Greek. I think he was still fat in those. Still fat, still funny? Not fat, not funny? I don't know. I haven't seen unfat, aka skinny Jonah Hill. And those movies were like stupid. I was young. You know, there was funny moments. That's the Jonah Hill I know. I didn't know Jonah Hill was this based. The Jonah Hill I knew was this fat, like loser, or he just played losers, I guess. This Jonah Hill's demanding, a la Darius Jackson, a la any other man who has publicly told their girlfriend what to wear or who to hang out with, or dared to have standards. So super based Jonah Hill, beyond based. You know, he's the Hollywood actor, so they're probably pretty liberal. So I say that. What's the phrase? I use that word. I forget how Hake says it. That word based. But anyways, so that's what's got people going. What do you guys think? Should he be allowed to be saying that? How dare he, right? You can't say that to a woman. You can't tell her what to wear, what to do. And so that's the boundaries text that got people going. But she didn't stop there, okay? Sarah Brady went on to post a picture of herself wearing an outfit. It's basically an Instagram photo that she claims she once deleted. Here it is on the screen. She claims she once deleted this photo at the behest, at the request of Jonah Hill, because it was too revealing. It was too revealing, and like we saw, he has certain standards, okay, and demands. Standards or demands, chat? Standards or demands? Standards W, demands L? What do you guys think? He's saying he doesn't want these, you know, sexual photos and post sexual pictures. Is that a sexual picture, chat? What are we saying here? I mean, far be it, like, maybe we have our own personal judgment on, like, if that was too revealing or not, but despite what we may think, this is what Jonah Hill, the standard Jonah Hill is holding his relationship up to. Can we really say anything about that? I don't think so. I think you're as a man not only allowed to have some standards, you should be imposing them. Be the filter. Be the filter. You know what I mean? And not need a woman. And things will turn out a little bit more naturally. Anybody know what I'm talking about here? Okay, what am I saying? Sarah Brady, Jonah Hill, okay. Where was I? And so she's putting out the dirty airing the dirty laundry, and you know, people are taking sides. It seems like the women are behind her. And then there's more sensible people, men and women, who are saying this is not a good look for Sarah Brady, putting out all this stuff. You know, these are private conversations, kind of a bad look for her. Okay? And the thing about Sarah Brady is that not only is it public, but she wants to be a warning for all women. That's when I got to jump in. I'm sorry, someone's got to say something. Jonah Hill already said something, and we'll get into that, but I want you guys' take on Jonah Hill's response. Because so far we got the pretty base demands. Yes, you're allowed to tell a woman that what she's wearing is crazy. You can't go out like that. It doesn't even have to be, hey, fellas, it doesn't even have to be your girlfriend. There's a right way to do things, okay? You don't have to go around being correcting everyone. Trust me, there's a right way, place, and time to do things. But anyways, she's basically, I'm not going to go through every little text. Who cares? She's just sharing and sharing and sharing. And like I said, she was saying that she wants to warn women of the gaslighting. She's using all these therapist words, okay? She wants to warn people of the gaslighting when a man is trying to control you. And that's kind of the main, that's kind of her, that's kind of what, it's become this like a holy, what's it called? Like holy war for her and for the women supporting her. This is bigger than Jonah Hill. This is for women. We're standing up for women. And that's how the ego fools you into justifying your own anger, your own mistakes, your own mess. What's up, Luminiferous? I see you there on Rumble, rumble.com/American Anchor Baby. The party's just getting going. If you want to party there. Let me just collect my thoughts and links in the show here. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you a couple of... Basically, she's on Instagram, and she has her stories. And she's been collecting the stories of the hive mind. Okay, and I'm going to show you a couple clips. We'll just roll through her stories here, where she has basically a collection of women. She's got... It's funny how... If you're right, why would you need to collect all these people supporting your cause? You'll understand what I mean here shortly. We'll just run through it. But anyways, she makes this claim, Sarah Brady, that she really tries to paint this picture that she's standing up for the women, right? Because she says that she didn't want this to come out while Jonah Hill's current girlfriend, Olivia something, was pregnant. Because he got this woman pregnant, okay? This Olivia person pregnant. And so she claims, Sarah Brady, the ex, claims that, well, I wanted to keep this under wraps because she was pregnant. And I don't know what that kind of stress would cause to a pregnant woman. Oh, right on, Sarah Brady. You're just standing up for the ladies, right? This is just an altruistic, totally just for the right thing. And so she's calling him a misogynist, a sexist, everything. Gaslighter. But it's like, wait a second. Is it the women? Are you standing up for women? Help me understand the timeline here. It's a little nebulous. What kicked it off? Was it that he got a new girlfriend? Because she also reveals texts, which some say would be making her look bad, where she reveals that she was not too happy when Jonah Hill basically told her, hey, out of respect to what we had and all that, I'm dating someone now, and I just want you to know that. Just want you to be aware of that. You know, softly, basically trying to softly tell her. Let me see if I can pull up the picture here. Trying to let her down easy. You know what I mean? I know I don't need to, but in the spirit of pure respect to our friendship and appreciation for each other, I did want to be transparent that I did start dating someone recently. I'm sorry if this is painful. It just happened, and I didn't want to not be transparent with you ever as I care about you. Just letting her down easy, a.k.a., hey, yeah, not you, someone else. This isn't going to work out. Sorry, I'm moving on. And like I said, he made it clear. It doesn't look like she agreed with his demands and his requests. I mean, is it too much to want a decent woman? Is it too much? Is that too much to ask? I just don't want you posting. Stop posting so much. Don't hang out with your haggy friends. I talked about that. Your girl's haggy friends. Watch out, and don't be afraid to tell her that's not going to fly. That's not going to work. Because the thing is, haggy friends influence, the nice girls. I was going to say, oh, good girls, no woman is good, but you know what I mean. Like a girl who's not so messed up and not into sex and like decent father. They're out there, I think. And so, yeah, haggy friends, okay? Don't be afraid to say, yeah, it's me or them. No, there's probably a way to do things correctly, but you understand the spirit of what I'm saying here. Okay, it's fine to have standards, okay? And let the women get mad. Let the hive mind go crazy. That's a good thing. That means you're on the right path. So, anyways, yeah, he's having a baby and all that, but check this out, because Sarah Brady thinks she's on this conquest, this crusade. That's the word I was looking for. And she thinks she's got him. And Jonah Hill's been responding to her throughout this and saying, what the heck, giving his take. And she's been releasing those text messages as well. And the public is saying, some are saying, hey, this is a bad look. Queen, this is a bad look, Queen. But check it out. This is one such response from Jonah Hill during this whole fiasco that I want to read out here, okay? Screenshotting intimate texts between us is a huge triggering violation for me and a breach of trust as a friend. As I have explained to you about breaches of trust I have had between trusted friends recently that have caused me trauma, I am incredibly hurt and feel a lack of safety where I have always trusted you. I'm sorry if a former partner moving on is painful and I empathize with that. But I have done nothing wrong, and if I wasn't a public person, I wouldn't face this kind of violation. And having shared that with you, and then watching you be like this today shatters my ability to trust anybody ever again. I've always shown you care and support, or something. I can't read the bottom there. Wait, hold on, Jonah Hill. I was just saying you were pretty based. Okay? Some of you, what do you guys think? He's a strong guy standing up for himself? Come on, Jonah Hill. What's up with that language? I was just saying you were pretty based, man. I was just saying you were pretty tough. He's saying screenshotting intimate text is a huge triggering violation. What's this language? What's up with this way of speaking? That seems to be, it's like a gray goo taking over men, women, taking over speech, taking over. It's like it's not only the words and the language, like triggering, breach of trauma and trust, boundaries, gaslighting, all these like terms, but then with this snarky tone, with this like weird tone to it, that's hurt and always ready, always has like a gripe, always has like a bone to pick, on the verge of having a mental episode due to the trauma. This tone, you know what I'm saying here? He's saying huge triggering violation. I'm sorry, man. What man talks like that? This is a triggering violation. And this breach of trust has caused, you're incredibly hurt. You're incredibly hurt. Oh, you mean you just got stabbed, right? You mean your wife of 20 years has betrayed you, taken the children. That's what you mean, right? When you're saying I'm incredibly hurt? That must be what you're talking about. And even in that situation, hurt for maybe, I don't know, a day, an hour, and then maybe an hour. Okay, your wife takes your lovely wife of 30 years takes your children. Okay, you could be hurt maybe for like an hour, and then move on. And don't tell people that you're incredibly hurt. At least, can we hide away the feelings, boys? If we're doing the work to overcome the feelings. We're doing the work to examine ourselves and overcome emotions. But boys, in the meantime, can we shove the feelings deep inside, and hide them and shove them deep inside and never let them out? Can we at least do that, boys, while we're working on ourselves and overcoming evil and the thoughts? And forgiving, okay? In the meantime, the therapists always say, don't hide your feelings. That's what makes you turn into a crazy person, a sociopath, a wife beater, a drug addict. It's because you're hiding away your feelings. No, boys. Guys, in the meantime, can we shove those feelings far, 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 deep, deep, deep away? You know what I'm saying here? Allow yourself to be offended and feel them, but you know what I'm saying here? Hide. And what's up with this talk? What's up with this weird way of speaking, Jonah Hill? I don't know. I'm just not liking it. I'm being a little nitpicky. I'm a little petty, okay? I'm sorry if a former partner moving on is painful. Ooh, that's a little bit of a, I don't know if you guys caught that, but this is a little bit of a, I don't know where Jonah Hill learned this from. Maybe his mama, maybe from Sarah Brady, maybe from the feminine world. But let me tell you guys, this is what's called like a little passive-aggressive jab. A little barb, okay? He's being a bit of a snarky, you know, an itchy woman. He's saying, I'm sorry if a former partner moving on is painful. Oh, I'm so sorry that hurt you. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're feeling hurt, but, very feminine, Jonah Hill. And I empathize with that, but I have done nothing wrong. And then he goes on, and he ends it off with a kicker here, and he says, watching you be like this today shatters my ability to trust anybody ever again. Dude, I was just calling you base, man. Why are you making me look bad? Man? Jonah Rothschild Hill? What are you saying, Carver? I wasn't trying to get that deep, Carver. Let's stay on the surface and talk about mess and their drama and relationship. Don't worry, I got a take for you. And we got some more fun stuff we're going to get into. You're going to like today's topics, I think. Let's stay on the surface, Carver. We're keeping this. Anyways, where was I? Let's end this off here. Because what I'm saying is, oh, and someone else, now other people are going after him. Alexa Nicholas, some now, I guess, woman, once a Zoe 101 actress, some Disney show back in the day. They're claiming emotional abuse. Watch the hive mind come out of the woodwork. And before I move on, let's just quickly run through some of these Instagram stories, okay? Messy videos. Which one should I do first? Let me give you my take first, then we can run through some of these dumb Instagram videos and see what the hive mind is saying about this. But basically, men, stop responding, okay? You don't need to do that. You really don't need to respond. This woman came out and all that, okay? Look, I get it. You guys are all in. All men, all people there have their own lives and they know their own situation. So do as you see fit, okay? Maybe you need to address it or do something. But responding in this manner over and over again, knowing that your texts are being leaked, you're just giving people ammo. You're just giving people more avenues to say this or that. You could say, oh, well, I'm just clearing the air. I'm setting the record straight. And maybe there's a time for that. There's a time and place for all things. But in most cases, and we're seeing this here, demonstrated with Jonah Hill, stop responding. Okay, all you're doing is defending the ego. You're just defending the ego, and people don't care about that anyways. People are going to believe what they believe. Don't respond. You don't need to be responding like that, okay? Because what is the whole issue here? The issue is that he had some standards for his woman that he wants to marry, have children with. Well, I don't know about marry. He didn't marry this Olivia person. Maybe he will. Who knows? They got their own thing going on. The point is, that's what the hive mind's mad about. That this guy didn't want her to wear revealing things and look like a slut, a person that he thinks might be the mother of his children. Like we all know, even these feminists, we all know that that's fine. We all know this. We all know that you can't have your cake and eat it too. Be a slut and living it up and being crazy, yet at the same time want to be a mother. We're seeing people trying to do that in the public eye, and it's just not looking right. It looks just wrong. I've talked about Adam 22 and his dirty video woman wife, and they have this little girl and they have a daughter, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do dirty videos, but also we're gonna be a family, and you just love is love. And then when Adam 22, they asked him, what are you going to do when your daughter grows up and sees this? Oh, hopefully she'll understand. And he admits that, it's probably not going to be good. Why are you trying to have both ways? You already did. I thought you were happy with the life you chose. Party it up. Like, isn't that the life you chose? Pick one. Pick a lane. You know what I'm saying here? And so we're seeing this coming about. But men, not only stop responding, stop caring about what women think, okay? And say the truth. Say the truth no matter what. Okay? And stop talking and stop texting like a Fargo. Like a Fargoth. Like a Fairgrow. Anybody know what I'm talking about here? Stop texting like that, boys. Come on. What the heck? And this woman here is demonstrating what, we talked about Keke Palmer recently and her boyfriend saying, why are you posting that stuff? You're a mom. Boys, men, if she's not willing to delete her Instagram, if she's not willing to delete her social medias, AKA if she's not willing to obey, she's not the one, bro. She's not the one. That's all ego anyways. I said willing. But if she's not willing to do it, she's not the one. Okay? Because they enjoy this social media and the posts and the ego boost and they get the likes. They get the likes and the comments from the men. Let's be real. Like a French cigarette. Thank you. What? This happens a lot. I see it everywhere. Men liking the photos, commenting on the photos. Okay? But anyways, where was I? Was there anything else on this? Oh yeah, this Sarah Brady is saying, I hope my ex has a daughter. She's basically trying to throw out witchy vibes. She's throwing out witchy energy, a hex on Jonah Hill in the hopes to have a daughter. She's trying to curse him to have a daughter. And what else is she saying here? Oh, yeah, she's basically calling him a conservative. That's another thing, too. Oh, dating a conservative. Why do conservative men go for liberals? This guy's a liberal, okay, lady? He's just being pretty base about what you can wear and what kind of baby mama you'd want. Okay? Where was I, chat? A little lost, a little thrown off. Okay, let me see what you guys are super chatting about because I want to talk about liking photos. Because, like I alluded to, like I just said, these women love their social media accounts, the Instagram, and the likes. And people, it's men. Men keep liking and commenting on photos. I'm left wondering. I have a question. Why are men liking photos of women? Why? Ever. Thanks, Haynes O'Callahan, for the super chat there and the support. Much appreciated. First class super chat there. I want to get into liking photos here. Why are men doing that? But let's watch some of these Instagram stories. Let's watch what the hive mind is saying about this. But ponder. But seriously, anybody in the chat here liking photos? Be honest. Do you scroll down the Instagrams and you like, oh wow, that's a nice looking woman. Like, and you press the little heart button. Or maybe you're scrolling down Facebook and you're seeing friends. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, I remember her from high school. She's looking pretty good. Like. Or maybe you're scrolling down whatever, this or that. And you comment, hey, you know what, baby? You look pretty good. My name's, hit me up in the DMs. Be honest, guys. Are you doing that? Okay, maybe you're not doing the commenting. Maybe you're not commenting and going in the DMs, but you're just doing a little like. It's just a little like. I can't like a photo now. It's just a little like, right? Be honest. Let's check out what the hive mind's saying about this situation here. Okay, I believe this is Sarah Brady's Instagram. Oh, am I doing this correctly? Uh-oh. Do I have to sign in? What the heck? Sarah Brady's Instagram. Let's check out her Instagram here. Oh no, I think I have to sign in. Darn. Because she had all these stories where you know, she's so it's just like woman after woman just expressing how Jonah Hill's misogynist. I can't believe he said this. I can't believe he said that. Ooh, I did it. Fellas, we're in. We're in the mainframe. We've logged into the mainframe. We're on Sarah Brady's Instagram account right now, checking out her stories. And we are beginning with this woman here who says, the caption here, the nastiest part about the Jonah Hill thing is when he goes. And we're going to watch this one. I believe this first one cusses. So I'm going to actually skip this one.
You know, people were telling me, oh my God, it's so crazy how so many people are defending Jonah Hill. And I was like, I'm not going to look. So I go look. I see a gossip page that I follow on Twitter, 𝒏𝒄𝒌𝒔𝒕𝒓𝒆𝒂𝒎, tweet about it. But then...
Women stopping themselves from going on a gossip page challenge impossible.
Is someone's camp...
Nick stopping himself from going on a gossip page, also impossible.
Buying bots? That's crazy. So is it so many people defending him, or is it just...
Bots? Is it Russian bots? My lover. You gotta Is it Russian bots, lady? What are you implying here? Okay, we got some loser.
You know, people were telling
me. If
you wanna be my lover, you gotta take down those pics. Only surf at beaches where straight men don't exist. You're lucky your boyfriend is famous and rich. And boundaries is a word I learned from my therapist.
Oh, geez. Guys, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over, guys. And he mentions the word therapist. I have to throw this in because I'm just steeped in the gossip this morning. I'm steeped in this Jonah Hill's mess. But basically, she revealed that, you know, she's talking to some therapist about their relationship, and Jonah Hill's all like, "Oh, so your therapist hates me." I'm wondering if it's a female therapist. I mean, why are we listening to therapists? This guy with the green hat apparently is listening to therapists. Men don't listen to therapists. Men do not listen to therapists.
It's not about the swimsuits, and it's not about the men. This whole thing with Jonah Hill and the text to his ex are about control. Hi, I'm 𝒔𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔, and the lens through which I analyze things like this is from my experiences as a physician and someone who has a PhD studying gender stereotypes.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I have to say this because there's...
Okay, move aside, ladies and gentlemen. We got an expert, okay? Listen up.
So many people, mostly men, I'm seeing making comments like, well, she should have been more modest, or it's okay if he wants to be with someone who's modest. And it's not about modesty. Actually, the whole reason he started communicating with her in the first place was based on one of her posts. So he obviously doesn't actually have a problem with modesty. What he has...
How do you figure, expert? Help me understand. Because that made no sense.
...is a problem with her being resistant to him trying to control her. And this...
Oh, so it's not the immodesty, it's that he's tried to control her, okay? And he's having a problem with not being able to control her. So, fellas, the relationship expert, here's what you got to know. Let me summarize what she's saying here. Fellas, you can have those standards, okay? You can have the modesty. But should you try and impose it on her and she disagrees and you don't like it, that's your problem. Which actually might be kind of true. But yeah, it means you care about control, fellas.
This takes me to my next point, which is about the difference between a boundary and a rule. A boundary is about what I'm going to do. I'm not going to eat snacks after 9 p.m. I eat snacks after 9 p.m., but that would be a boundary.
Okay, gotcha. This is so good. I'm glad we're getting educated. Fellas, a boundary is only what you're going to do, okay? So let's say you say, okay, my boundary is I'm not going to, like she said, eat this snack or whatever. But should someone do something or ask something of you, that's different, okay? Excuse me, miss. I'm going to assault you sexually, miss. But I'm not infringing your boundaries. That's my boundary. And my boundary is yours. Oh, man. What else do we got here? Let's move on from this because I want to talk about liking photos. No, we don't need to watch that. We don't need to watch that. Let's move on. Because, fellas, why are you, let me ask you this sincerely. I mean this sincerely. Why are you liking women's photos online? Seriously. Why are you, as a man, liking any woman's photo ever online, ever? On Instagram, on Facebook, okay, you're scrolling, you see a hot woman. Ooh, just press the little like button. It's just a little like button. I might want to save it for... I see it all the time. Strangers on these social media apps, they will like women's photos, give them thousands. Some of these women get thousands and thousands of likes, and then they'll even comment. I'll see them in the comments going, hey, sexy, heart face. Ooh, I would love to get to know you. Why? What compels you to do such a thing? What are you thinking is going to happen? What do you think is going on when you do that? Are you thinking she's seeing it and interacting with you? What, are you thinking it's going to work out? It's going to work out. She's into me, man. She she saw my comment. She's into me, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Let me buy her OnlyFans. It's gonna happen, man. Why would you ever comment or like on a photo? Okay, but it doesn't end there. I will see friends and people I know comment and like women's photos on like Facebook and stuff, and they know each other. Oh well, I know them. That's my friend. I like them, and they look good. Okay, that's one thing, but I want to get. I can't think of a reason to do it. Maybe I'm petty. I'm kind of petty, and I wouldn't want to give that woman the satisfaction, straight up. I wouldn't want to give any woman the satisfaction of liking their photo, okay? I'm a little petty. I don't want to do it. I wouldn't do it. But, okay, give me more reasons. Oh, I want them to know, I want to get to know them. I want to comment, I think it could happen. I think I have a chance. Sorry, man. Liking and commenting, you already lost your chance. You already blew it. You're just one of the thousands of guys liking the photo, commenting. Oh, because I want to have sex with them. Yeah, you blew it. It's not work. I can't think of a reason to like or comment on a woman's photo ever. Why are you doing that? Oh, it's my girlfriend. It's my girlfriend. I want to comment and like. Why? Go the other way. Tell her to take down the photo. Why are you putting it? You know what I mean? Yeah, everything is fake says, you're wrong, man. A lot of guys find girls through Instagram. Yeah, but not these guys, man. You're correct about that. Everything is fake, but that's not what that is different what you're talking about, man. And usually those men who are finding girls through Instagram, they have a strategy, okay? They know what they're doing. They know that they're presenting the high value qualities, whatever, through their profile, showing the money, showing this or that. They have friends or they have just a cool profile. Okay. A lot of people meet through Instagram. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's these people who go in there and like and comment. Why would you ever do that? At least DM them with a strategy. You know what I mean, guys? Come on. It's just a dope hit for her. Yes, Ivana. I totally agree. It's just a dope hit. Why? I can't think of a reason to do it. Okay? And if she's not willing to delete it all, she's not the one, bro. Also, can we keep a little algorithm purity? I don't know about you guys, but I like to keep my online. Everything you do online is being tracked, okay? Every like you do, everything you click on, every post you click on, and these social medias are tracking what you do and trying to, and you know, they plug you into an algorithm and they start feeding you content that they think you'd like. And I think, and in my opinion, not just the content you like, but try and gear you towards content that you are more likely to engage with and even spend money on. Advertisers, it's all working in tandem, okay? I like to keep like an anonymous algorithm profile. I never like anything. I don't like posts. I don't like anything. And so I get a more general thing. I know I know a simp when he opens up his Instagram or his YouTube app, and on his front page, all I see are shorts of women dancing and stuff. It's like, bro, I know what you've been watching, man. And I could tell you've been uncontrollably, you see the content, you're like, oh, like Pavlov's dog, just click on woman. Come on, guys. Let's keep a little algorithm purity. When I have a kid, my kid is going to be an algorithm ghost. Never going to make a profile on anything. Use VPNs and use VPNs to access everything, and be a social media ghost. Because it's too late for me, guys. It's too late for me. I have as much as I don't like posts and do anything, I have an online profile. Okay. He's been liking boomer stuff on Facebook. I get boomer content now. See what I'm saying, boys? Come on. All right, y'all. So, yeah, don't do that. C-Sal had a good question earlier. Why are you, as a woman, posting photos online? Yeah. Why are you? I mean, like, if you're going to do that, ladies, and honestly, you don't need to be selling your body. I honestly think, you got to go totally against that. You don't need to do that. It's evil. But it's like, if you're going to be posting photos online, and I don't agree, I don't think you should make money from your, sexual photos. But if you're going to be posting photos online, can you be making money? Can you be hustling? Can you be getting the bag, hustling, right? I can at least respect that, right? I'll see these TikTok ladies, like, I'm thinking of one. Who am I thinking of? What's her name? She's some very famous TikTok girl. She just does dances. And everybody's always like, she's so dumb just making dances, and she's a millionaire from this. But she has like a brand and merch and, business mindset. It's like, let's at least respect that. You got to respect the business, the hustle. But what was I? Yeah, why are you that's a fair question, see, Sal? To the ladies, why are you as a woman posting photos online? For what reason? We all have some idea, right? I go around liking opposite things just to confuse the algo. Nice, Ogden Bell. We got a ghost in the chat. Nice. Right on. So yeah, please, to the fellas in the chat who are not speaking up, I know you're there, liking Instagram, thoughty Instagram photos. Stop it, please. Please do us a favor and stop.
I'm like a hunting dog, man. Just take me out of the house. Just turn me on them. Just tell me what I got to do. Tell me how I serve you. Tell me what I can do for you right now.
Yeah, instant gratification. What a mess. All right, where are we? Let's move on. Let us move on. Because I want to talk about, let's do this. A little DeSantis, Ron action. Ron DeSantis and Trump. Okay? Okay, so yeah, let's get into this. Not dilly-dally. There's a lot of dead air in this show. So there was a ad, like a campaign ad I saw recently, like some flyers that were going out to people asking for their support for Trump or thanking Trump. I just briefly saw this some days ago, and let me show you what I got here. Like I said, I briefly saw these the other day, and I thought, I saw them and I thought they were Trump ads, like that Trump campaign somewhere in the country sent these out. And, I didn't think too much of them. I thought, okay, a little cringy, but I don't judge the man because I understand. Okay? And this is the image I'm talking about here. Let me just pull it up. It was an ad that's pretty much expressing Donald Trump's support for the LGBT, okay? Open image in new tab. Open image in new tab. We got the stuff. We got the image right here. Oh, right here. So check it out. This is the ad I'm talking about. And so I saw this and I'm like, okay, yeah. It says, thank you, President Trump. Let me pull it up on my side so I can read it. Thank you, President Trump. Trump celebrated gay marriage victory at Mar-a-Lago party with log cabin Republicans. And it describes the pro-LGBT moments of Trump. Okay, when President Joe Biden signed the Marriage Equality Act into law last December, Donald Trump hosted the LGBTQ plus log cabin Republicans at Mar-a-Lago. And they quote him as saying, a joyous celebration of gay rights. They call him a transgender trailblazer. Trump also led the way on trans rights when he let a transgender woman compete in the Miss Universe competition in Canada. We let her in. If for some reason she should win, well, then she has to win the Miss Universe contest, he's quoted. And so I saw this and thought, okay, you know, I don't agree. I don't support this. But I know about Trump. I know what he's like. I'm not going to judge him about them. So I moved on. I moved on pretty quick. I didn't even read these ads. Okay. But I have been informed that Trump did not put these out or his campaign. Here's the second one. Donald Trump stood up for marriage equality and trans rights and has this fist with the rainbow. According to Mike Cernovich, this is actually an attack ad that the DeSantis supporters in Iowa are running against Trump. Okay, so this was not put out by the Trump campaign. So you see the play here? You see the play here? The play is to make Trump look like this LGBT guy. And he probably is a little bit. And you see the tongue-in-cheek little ad here where it's like, thank you, President Trump, trying to really align him with the LGBT stuff, okay? Oh, it says paid for by, okay, hold on. What are you saying, Chad? Am I mistaken here? Is this fake news? Pete Wilkins says, it says paid for by advancing our values. Let me know, Chad, is that fake? So are you saying advancing our values is a Trump organization? Everything is fake. I'm saying Mike Cernovich is saying this. Here, I'll show you the tweet that Mike Cernovich. Let me show you Mike Cernovich's tweet. Here it is. I'll highlight it here on the right. It says, this is an attack ad DeSantis supporters put out in Iowa against Trump. Okay, so am I mistaken here, y'all? No, Pete Wilkins says no. I don't know what it is. Okay, thank you for the keen eye there, Pete Wilkins. I might have to look into what advancing our values is. But according to Cernovich, this is an attack ad DeSantis supporters are running in Iowa. Okay, so are you taking in the ploy? Are you taking in the play here? Trying to align him with the LGBT stuff, which is is unpopular with these. MAGA, the parents that are against the LGBT stuff in the schools and all that stuff. Okay. And so I thought that was quite interesting that I'm being made aware of this. Because here's the thing. If this is true that DeSantis supporters put this one out, okay, I have to say that I think it's quite a silly gripe, okay? And let me explain why. Not because I support LGBT, not because I want to be halfway with it, not because I'm conceding something here and thinking, okay, well, let's play ball with the gays. That's what the Democrats do. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that this is a very shallow. If this is an attack, it's very shallow. It's very shallow in this way because it's not really looking at the situation as it's come about in the past few years, Trump's presidency and everything that's happened, okay? It's almost as if you're assuming that you have to logically conclude that the people attacking Trump in this way are either thinking or trying to make people think that Trump has basically gone weak to the LGBT, that he's caved, and he's now subject to the LGBT, and that he's not the guy because that he's caved, that he's compromised, he's ultimately, But let's remember, y'all, this is not a surprise. Trump has always kind of been, hey, let them be them, whatever. But you're also missing the point here. Because let's take this, let's break this down, okay? Trump has the support of the public. He does. He has largely the support of pretty much the whole GOP. He has the support of, I'm sure more than we know, independent kind of stuff. There's people. Trump has deep support. At least let's just talk about the Republican side. He pretty much he's got that in the bag. So he's got everybody there. Let's just say pretty much most people on the Republican side, they're supporting Trump all the way, despite the LGBT stuff, despite anything or this or that moment with the hugging the gay flag or whatever. Despite all that, he's got their full support. And you've seen the crowds. We still rolling with Trump, okay? We still rolling for Trump, and that's clear. So now that we know that, why would you, to assume and think he's going to cave, he's just totally caved, that means, what are the assumptions that come after that? Oh, he's going to be okay with LGBTs in the school and trans and the trans agenda. Do you really believe that about Trump? I think if you really believe that about Trump, then you're not paying attention. Okay? You know what I'm saying? To think that he would go that far is just not clear. Okay? And then to attack it all, it's like, okay, he's already got the Republicans. What do you want to do? Push away we need everything we can get, okay? These evil people, Democrats, evil people, entrenched power in the U.S. government, shenanigans this, shenanigans that. I'm not making claims, but you know what I'm talking about. If you don't believe all that, we got undue influence from the government and on social media, okay, trying to influence public. We saw that with the Twitter files. We need everything we could get, okay? I know some of you guys have already turned away from voting and the voting system. Oh, just vote harder. And I get it. I honestly get the sentiment. But Trump's I see him as I don't want to call it a last chance because that's also kind of doom and gloom. But it's like a last good try at doing things the right way and getting the public involved and voting. You know what I mean? So, can we get some of these gay votes? You know what I mean? Trump's the guy, and you haven't convinced me otherwise. So why would you be mad about getting some of these votes? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna vote hard, says Lendy. It's like. Anyway, so that's just my little thing on that. If that is an attack ad from DeSantis supporters, I don't know if that's really making it. I don't know if that's really making you guys look good. Okay. And it just feels and sounds like petty infighting. Petty infighting. Like, let's say Trump had an actual policy and he was like, yeah, no, if I'm president, love is love. Love is love, and we're going to protect the sanctity of gay marriage. It's like, whoa, okay, hold on. But him showing a little okay, yeah, hey, him showing a little shout out. What these amount to just gay, shout outs to the gays. All these moments with Trump and the LGBT, they amount to shout outs. Not cultural changing issues and policy affecting philosophies, okay? Am I making any sense to y'all? Come on. Hello. All right, y'all. So I want to talk about something else, though. A little. You guys got to check this out. Do you guys know what a car? Let me get the right term here. It's called a Cantal tilt. You guys know what a Cantal tilt is? Huh? You guys done your Googles? You guys know what a Cantal tilt is? Oh, okay. So the Cantal tilt is the angle of the lateral canthus, meaning the outside corner of the eye. Okay? Your Cantal tilt is the angle of your outside corner of your eye in relation to the medial canthus, the inside corner of your eye. Okay? That is your Cantal tilt. And depending on which one's lower, it means you have a positive or negative or neutral Cantal tilt. Okay? Cangle tilt? What is that? No, a Cantal tilt. It's the tilt of your eyes, okay? What's the significance, Nick? What does that even mean? Well, check this out. Let's compare we got a Cantal tilt comparison of two prominent figures. One I'm talking about, two of them that I'm talking about. Ron DeSantis and Trump here. Their Cantal tilts are being compared. But why, Nick? But why? Why does that matter? Let me pull up the photo. This sounds like some racist theory, Nick. Cantal tilt. I keep saying that wrong. Here it is. Ron DeSantis on the left looks like he has what is called a negative Cantal tilt, and Trump here on the right has a maybe neutral, maybe slightly positive Cantal tilt. Okay. What kind of president do you want? A positive or negative? Positive sounds good. Negative sounds bad. Okay. Cantal tilt. What the heck is that? Well, let's do our Googles here. Let's do our Googles. Okay, have you been doing your Googles? Cantal tilt. What is Cantal tilt? This is from the London Transgender Clinic. Okay, I'm getting this information from the London Transgender Clinic. Okay. And the post is titled "Eye Feminization Surgery." Hold on. Let's get to the definition. What is Cantal tilt? It may be described as the angle between the medial canthus. Okay, it's what I read. It is an integral concept in periorbital aesthetics and forms the foundation of several eyelid procedures. Okay, hold on. But what does positive and negative mean? According to the experts, a Cantal tilt of about 5 to 8 degrees is considered to be the ideal for achieving a bright and youthful feminine look. Hold on. And so a negative Cantal tilt is often considered to be advanced indicator of aging, looking extremely old, tired, and sad. You taking this in? You taking this in? Positive Cantal tilt, youthful. What kind of president do we want, y'all? Positive or negative? Maybe just neutral Cantal tilt. Sorry, Ron DeSantis. According to the Transgender Clinic, you got dopey feminine eyes. Sorry about that, buddy. You might consider a procedure. To fix that. You're looking a little dopey. I got another definition here. This is from incels.wiki. Okay? We're getting the real information here. We're on incels.wiki.com. Incels have a wiki, apparently. Okay? And on incelswiki.com, they describe a Cantal tilt. Okay? It describes, in men, having a negative canthal tilt is often deemed a feature that imparts a dopey, unalert aspect to a man's appearance that is the opposite of the intimidating and piercing hunter eyes that many consider ideal for men. However, some argue that an overly positive canthal tilt is not ideal either, as it can make one look alien-like or otherwise unusual. I don't know about y'all, but that President Trump canthal tilt is looking pretty based. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking, chat? Is he looking dopey? What are we thinking here? Haha, smack him. Stop hitting yourself. What are we thinking, chat? Positive or negative canthal tilt? What's the consensus here, chat? Huh? Negative canthal tilt Ron. That's what they're calling him. I don't call him that, right? I don't call him that, but lots of people do. Negative canthal tilt Ron, right? Right? We love we love negative canthal tilt Ron. Looking dopey. Looking a little dopey there, Ron. I don't call him that. I hear that a lot. That's what they're calling him. That's what they're calling him. Negative canthal tilt Ron. I don't call him that, but lots of people do. Okay? Lots of people do. Negative canthal tilt Ron. Everybody in chat is now suddenly checking their canthal tilt. Suddenly, the audience is fascinated and staring into the mirror and checking their canthal tilt. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going for a neutral or slightly positive canthal tilt. They calling him that. I'm not calling them that. They're calling him that. I know, that's the actual quote. Hake is putting the actual quote in the chat. I don't call him Meatball Ron because that's vulgar. I'm not a vulgar person. Oh, I'm sorry. That may not be an actual quote. But doesn't that sound like something Trump might say? I don't call him that. Negative. That's what they're calling him. Negative canthal tilt Ron. Okay. Let's move on here. Chris says, I think mine's neutral. Cathedral. Oh. You guys are funny in the chat. Very funny. Can we get a canthal tilt check? Canthal tilt in the chat. Post your canthal tilts. Post your degrees in the chat, okay? Canthal culture. Very nice. I like that one a lot. I very much like that one. It's a party on Rumble. Rumble.com/American Anchor, baby. I see you guys. It's grown more than ever. That's super cool. I see. That's a nice amount of viewers. Right on. It's a party. Shout out to all the negative canthal tilt. What about me, chat? Come on. I got the hunter eyes, right? What about me, chat? What's the verdict? I'm trying not to look up at the screen to look at myself. I'm trying to just look at you guys. What's the verdict, chat? What's the canthal tilt on your boy? The American Anchor, baby. I think I got the hunter eyes, right? Or maybe I got the goblin physiognomy. Because when I look down like this, I don't know if you guys can see it at home, but when I look straight on and then I look down, the angle of my nose and my ears, okay, you seeing this? The angle that the point of my ears make with my nose and this shape, very goblin-like in my opinion. But anyways, let's move on. That's the goblin physiognomy for you. What's that mean? Cantal supremacy. Let's go. I have a colonizer cantal tilt, I think. I think I might have some colonizer cantal tilt. But anyways, let's move on. Speaking of colonizer, here's a segue for you. There was a clip online that went kind of viral because someone tweeted out this clip of some individuals in a subway, okay? In a New York, it's a New York, the New York subway, New York Metro. Okay, the subway, the trains, the underground trains. And in this clip, which yesterday, yeah, very viral. 23.7 million views on Twitter. This person tweeted it out and with the caption, "Unspeakable levels of whiteness on display." Ooh. Is this person making fun of white people or not? It's unclear to me. It seems like the public did not think so, though, because right away they're like, unspeakable levels of whiteness. We'll get into that. Let's watch the beautiful footage this person posted that made them post this caption and subsequent video attached to it. Let's watch it.
It's entering season in New York.
It went by quick, chat. You guys catch that? That's a train moment in New York, but not like one that you're used to. No, it's not a crackhead. No, it's not a Michael Jackson impersonator. No, it's not a homeless person begging. That we are talking about unspeakable levels of whiteness. Unspeakable levels of whiteness on display. Let me show you the tweet of the individual who tweeted this. And there you can see it now, unspeakable levels of whiteness. Chat, I have to say, chat, I have to admit something to you. I am not, Donnie Armour, some people say that I'm white. I don't think I'm white. I watched this clip and I watched this clip and anybody cringing? Okay, look, I really didn't cringe that hard. Okay, it's a nice tune. And I'm not, and this is a personal opinion thing, because I would rather this than any day over any crackheads or this is living, okay? This is society. This is decency. This is civility. I remember, I'll never forget, I had a white friend a long time ago who was wondering what the heck is white culture. He was a Canadian. And I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, we don't have any culture. I'm like, what do you mean you have no culture? You know how decent and like respectful Canadians are and other things? Yeah, that's part of your culture, man. Yeah, you didn't know that? So this is culture. And yes, I have to agree. I must agree with this Twitter user. I think these are unspeakable levels, incredible levels of whiteness. Oh, wait, hold on. Trying to play the footage. I have to agree. I think I agree that these are, in fact, wild, unspeakable levels of whiteness.
In season in New York. It's entering season in New York.
I mean, you gotta love it. White boy summer. Let's go. Get down with some tunes, some pop music. Hey, so sister. What's that song? Train? Is that Train? I must have heard that song a million times. And you gotta love the energy. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. White boy summer. I mean, come on, let's be real. You'd rather this than and this person sounds like they may have been criticizing it or whatever, but I think people's response, like, what do you mean whiteness? This person could have been enjoying the levels of whiteness. You don't know. You don't know that. Sneeko here, the top comment here. We had Sneeko on the Jesse Lee Peterson show. But Sneeko's here, his top comment here on this. He says, better than murder. Hey, right on, man. I gotta say I agree. Better than murder. If this is unspeakable levels of whiteness, count me in. You know what I mean? All right, hold on. Where was I? We got more mess. We got more mess here because there's people online. Racism over murder. Even the graduates and scholars agree. What are you guys saying about this? Yeah, no cringing here. I'm reaching for my, what is that alias name? Akubra? Wow, it's an Australian hat. Huh. Imagine that. Akubra. Is that a little bit of white history education? It's a type of hat. They look white. What's chat saying here? Let's move on here. let's move on, because there was a situation. We're talking about, we're getting a little racial right now. We're getting a little racial. Keeping on theme. There was a person on Twitter who went viral. Another viral, 21.7 million views. Super viral. Do it for the vine. J, affirmative action hack Perkins, who went viral. And I'm totally signal boosting this because I bet you this guy knew this was going to get attention. I don't know if he knew it would get this much attention, but his little race baiting post, I'm calling it a little race baiting post. We're going to get into it here. May have been for that very purpose, to bait people into clicking. And here I am signal boosting it. So as we go through this, keep that in mind. But this person on Twitter, J Affirmative Action Hack Perkins, what a name, posted a picture of what looks like a get-together of people on a nice property outside on a patio or backyard, all enjoying a very nice-looking dinner as the sun seems to be somewhat setting outside of this nice home with a lake view. And all these people are here enjoying themselves, smiling for the cameraman. all camera. There's no such thing as a camera woman. It's a cameraman. Camera person. As the cameraman, as they smile to the cameraman, awaiting their picture to be snapped, immortalizing this special moment they shared. Well, this Jay Perkins shared this photo with a question. And let me pull it up so you guys can see it. This person posted this photo and asked, serious question for well-meaning white people. When you show up at a get-together like this, do you notice that there are 0 black people or nah? If so, do you say or do anything about it? To who? Please be honest. This is a safe space. Unless you say something dumb or racist. And right away, the people are like, what the heck? Did they just fall? Did they just fall for the race baiting? Did they just fall for the race baiting, y'all? Chat, did they fall for the race baiting, the people who are mad at this photo? Because we all know it's ridiculous, right? When you show up at a get-together like this, do you notice there are 0 black people or not? I mean, I read this and I thought, this guy's just race baiting. There can't be people who agree with this and think that this is wrong, that there's something just inherently wrong with this photo, right? No way. It just can't be. It can't be that if I were to scroll down on this very post, I'm not going to find people agreeing with this, am I? Jay Perkins, he goes on under his own post. For those following along, note how the majority of white people replying struggled to simply answer these basic questions. One mentioned forced integration. Many demanded, what if this is a family reunion? Others accused me of baiting and insisted blacks self-segregate. Looks like the white people aren't going to take it no more, at least not in this post. Because according to Jay Perkins, they're asking all the right questions. What if this is a family? What if they just don't want black people there, huh? So this other Jay Perkins goes on and he shares a DM of someone, an alleged white person, okay? Allegedly a white person reached out to him to tell him this following message. Okay? Since I never post publicly, I'll respond privately. I'll personally call it out whenever I'm at a function with no black folks. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm white. However, almost if not all other white folks I know do not do this. I do comfortably now. I don't know if I always did, and if not, when I changed, but I know I have for years now. It just signals to me that something is wrong and unsafe there. That is rich. Yeah, SMH, this is dumb. I'm dubious to believe that this was even a real person. I mean, this person is saying there are no black folks at a function. I can't help wonder why, and that they feel unsafe, that it's unnerving. It's not a kind or natural way to live. You must go out of your way often to not make black friends. If you've avoided making them or made them and don't value them enough to be invited, it's scary because it says a whole lot more about your broader values. I mean, can we agree this is just absolutely ridiculous? Like, we already know this. Okay? And it's like, if you're going to act like this, maybe we should freaking separate. You know what I mean? I doubt this person would ever see a group of black people and think, where are the white people? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just ridiculous. But there's people agreeing with this. That's the crazy part. It's people in the comments agreeing with it. Okay? And let's be real. This is the safest Getty. This is the safest get-together. This is probably one of the safest get-togethers of all time. Let's be real. Okay? Let's be real. This is the safest get-together you've ever been to. Come on. Oh, man. Where was I? Speaking of, I don't know, we're getting a little racial here. Speaking of getting racial, I need to shout out one based woman, one based lady in Georgia. I must shout her out for not doing what black people do, and that is to identify with their color, and to such a degree, and to such a ridiculous degree, that is embarrassing, honestly. I must shout out this one woman here, though, who is not, doing what blacks do, going along with that color. A black Democrat, no less. Misha Maynor, 48 years old, of Atlanta. She has defected from the Democrats in what some are calling a stunning move. A stunning move, okay? She accused her colleagues of trying to sabotage single thing that she's tried to do, and that her party turned on her for backing school vouchers and wanting to get tough on prosecutors. Can we have someone who wants order, some decorum and order in these inner cities, in these major American cities, whereas crime seems to be the normal thing, and punishing crime is racist? Misha Maynor is doing the Democrat to Republican flip.
State Representative Misha Maynor says her decision...
Oops. She has flipped.
Well, State Representative Misha Maynor says her decision to defect from the Democrats to become a Republican came after her relationship with her own party splintered. Now, a Republican represents one of the bluest parts of Georgia under the Gold Dome.
Today, I stand here to say that I have decided to join the Republican Party of Georgia.
The major announcement coming after what she called, quote, harassment and intimidation since she broke with state Democrats on private school vouchers and police reform.
I supported children and families over the teachers union. I supported the Republican position not to defund the police.
Top state Republicans, including Governor Brian Kemp, were quick to show their support, the state party chair by her side at Tuesday's announcement.
What it reflects is a reality about where there is a political home where diversity of opinion is welcomed.
Meanwhile, Georgia's Democratic leader, Congresswoman Nikema Williams, slammed Maynor's decision as, quote, a stinging betrayal of her constituents. One constituent in Midtown agreed.
I think the city is obviously leaning one way, and that if she was here and spent time with the people, she would know that, and she wouldn't have flipped.
She represents a deep blue district that voted for President Joe Biden with an 89% majority. Meanwhile, another voter says he'll just have to wait and see how she does.
I'm one of those people that I look really closely at the policies and like what someone is actually doing, what their intentions are. Depending on what they're coming out with, it just depends.
Right on, Misha Maynor, not going identifying with the color and just want something that's correct, something right, okay? And those what is it, a white couple or that woman speaking, just embarrassing. This is why things aren't getting better. White people are thinking like that. But yeah, what was it? Brian Kemp there saying, it's because we need a diversity of opinion, and just like standing behind her there. No, how about no crime? How about this is psychopathic behavior that leaders are engaging in, allowing all this insane crime and the public to be in danger. How about just that? You know what I mean? I think that's plenty for a lot. And they call it a betrayal. She betrayed the Democratic Party. She betrayed the people. But the people are retarded, like that Indian guy said. Democracy is the power of the people, but the people are retarded. And the people don't know, okay? They think that, you need to defund stuff, or it's racist to arrest blacks, or some mess. So thank you, Maisha Maynor. See, black people, you don't have to be a monolith. What do they always say? I always hear that. It's like a black conservative term. Black people are not a monolith. Well, they sure vote like one. But you don't have to be you can overcome all that. Okay? You see what I'm saying here? All right, y'all. What do we got next? They call him Cantal Tilt Ron. Okay. Right. Chat, viewers, I must say, maybe I can get into one more thing here. Honestly, it's like this Ukraine stuff. And I just don't care. I honestly just don't care. Okay, call me when they drop the nuke. Call me when they drop the nuke. Call me when they draft me for World War III, okay? I might cover this tomorrow. I'm just not feeling the chat, okay? Call me when they drop the nuke. You know what I mean? We'll do that tomorrow, okay, chat? We're going to do, that's all I got for you guys. Chat, I appreciate you joining me today. I'm going to end a little early. I got some things I need to finish. Time is not on my side here today. Thanks for joining in late. All you OGs and everyone showed up. Everyone ended up showing up. I appreciate you guys supporting me. Regardless, we keep going. I got more American Anchor Baby for you tomorrow. I've got some good topics I've been working on here. We might do Robert Filmer versus John Locke tomorrow, maybe Friday. But we got a nice show ahead of tomorrow. The Tates, so that Tate interview on Tucker. There were some topics there that we want to get into here. I saw the OceanGate animation of that submarine. I saw a news report this morning that said in just 4 days, the implosion Titangate OceanGate submarine animation gets 5 million views. 5 million views. Yo, you people are sick. You guys are sick. You guys I want to see the animation, LOL. You guys are sick. I remember, guys, I was telling you guys how sick we are. The public. What else? What else here? What else? Some funny stuff here. Before I sign off, of course, we're gonna get into some more stuff tomorrow. How about that, guys? American Anchor Baby. We're gonna get into it tomorrow. Much appreciated, like I said, and catch you tomorrow. Catch Hake Report, JLP Show, Bible Thumper Thursday tomorrow, and of course, American Anchor Baby, guys. Peace and take care.
I'm like a hunting dog, man. Just take me out of the house. Just turn me on them. Tell me what I got to do. Tell me how I serve you. Tell me what I can do for you right now. I mean, I'm in ecstasy right now. I am in literal Holy Ghost ecstasy, drunk in the spirit right now, and I'm like, I can't even do the show.